Hi, I'm Mark Fisher. I look after the charity and not-for-profit team here at Howden. I've been in the industry for about 30 years now, working at both insurers and more latterly in the last sort of decade in insurance broking, really looking after customers' needs. I've always really enjoyed insurance and the way that it provides protection to all manner of businesses, but particularly in such a challenging sector as the charity space, where charities find it difficult both from a fiscal point of view, but also from a sort of wider community point of view, and the need for them to be there and to be able to support that work is something I feel quite passionate about. And I'm really sort of delighted to be working in the Howden team to be able to sort of bring my knowledge to those customers who kind of need it. The team here provide a wide range of services to charities, be that from the initial advice around questions that customers may have, what do they need cover for, to what kind of product would they need. So that's the mandatory legal requirements, things like if they've got a motor vehicle, if they employ staff or they've got volunteers, there are mandatory covers for those. And then more wider new risks that charities face, like lots of other businesses, things like cyber, definitely a sort of developing theme there where scammers are becoming more determined to make life difficult for businesses and charities. To other features where in the team itself, but also across Howden, we offer risk management to charities too. That could be advice about what it might cost to rebuild a business premises that they own, or it could be advice around fire safety, to perhaps more fitting if they've got, say, a bigger motor fleet. We've got risk management around how they might better manage that fleet. One of the things I've been really excited about since I've joined the Howden team here is our new proposition for charities. We've always had great products, we work with great insurers, but we've now got our own services that we're bringing into an overall umbrella for charities to really support them, not just with the main insurance contract, but also with some other things that are key to them in the sector, which have come out from some of the work we've done on our rewarding industries reports in the past, which have really kind of highlighted that volunteers and staff at charities really are under pressure from the mental health crisis, as in the wider communities too. And our new offering will include a mental health helpline for staff, which is free for them to phone at any time, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. And it will offer practical support for people who are feeling the pressure, but also to employers too, for them to be able to get practical advice about how they might be able to create a different environment or support people in the environment they've got already. So currently we do have an online offering. We partner with an insurer called Markel, who offer an excellent range of cover for the smaller charity. Those sort of medium-sized charities then come into the team and get the advice from my colleagues. But one of the things that we're really interested in doing is building our own journey to make it radically easier for customers to be able to self-serve where they can and where they feel that they've got the knowledge of the product that they want to buy, but also to offer them support through that journey as well, so that we can tailor it so that if a question feels like it's difficult to answer or they need some support, we'll be able to guide them through that, either with online support or by guiding them through on the phone to help them make that decision to buy the right product to protect their charity. We offer a range of products that suit really the whole sector of the charity and not-for-profit space. That can be from just a single person providing online support to charity shops, which did play a vital part in our high streets and in our communities, to perhaps more complex care or education-based charities who provide live-in support, accommodation, to a whole range of other services that reach far more than just perhaps the office or the location that they're operating from. And we've got insurers and products that we are able to tailor to really look after those types of customers. So insurance can make a range of differences to charities based on whether they know that they've got a risk that they need to protect. Often we come across charities who perhaps they might know about the fact that their vehicle needs motor insurance. They might know that as an employer they need to have employer's liability insurance, but perhaps they might not have considered some of the other risks we mentioned earlier, cyber insurance being a key one. For example, they may need some protection for trustees or directors' liability, which would be invaluable to a charity, but might not ordinarily be obvious that it's required. So as a result of having that insurance in place, it can make a difference both financially, but also from a peace of mind perspective to know that your trustees and the board of trustees have got the adequate protections in place and that there is support should something go wrong. Often when a claim happens, that's a challenging time for anybody, but to know that you've got expert support from insurers and from brokers who are in that space and can help you is really valuable. But obviously without that insurance too, there's a financial risk. You could inadvertently end up in a situation where, unfortunately, if you didn't know you had a risk and that comes to fruition, that you may then end up in a situation where you're financially penalised and you don't have the resources to be able to pay that. Or if you do, it could affect the services that you offer overall and may mean a reduction in some of those valuable services that are offered. I've worked for a range of organisations, and the time I've spent at Howden has been the most enjoyable from the sense of it's an employee-owned business. It really cares about its people, and I think that really helps resonate the conversations that we have with our customers. The team here and the people that I've met during my time at Howden have all been super focused on helping customers and really wanting to get the best outcome. And I think that speaks a lot about what we try and do as a business and who we are.